Hey guys, Dijon here from Trend Watchers, and today I have a great video prepared for you guys titled How to Profit Off Trends and Eliminate Competition. And really what we're going to cover in this video is we're gonna go over what a red and a blue ocean is. And then we're gonna talk about how we can create our own blue oceans. And I'm gonna go over how to eliminate competition with trend stacking. You know, a lot of YouTube coaches out there, they kind of give you a blueprint as to like how to become successful on YouTube, but they don't show you how to like crush your competition. Here at Trend Watchers, we're gonna show you how you can just absolutely crush your competition so that there's no competition. The only person that's like competing against you is really you. You're like the only person that you're competing against, which may sound funny, but we have a great strategy with trend stacking when it comes to eliminating your competition. And I think you guys are really gonna like this. And then after that, we're going to go over getting easy views using rinse and repeat trends. I'm going to go over that and really go down into detail as to how you can really make great use of rinse and repeat trends. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started into the video. So I'm probably, hopefully at this point here, you've taken a look through the Trend Watchers group chat. You've looked through, you've been getting these active alerts on a daily basis. You're looking at the trend analysis channel. You know, just looking through all these examples right here, and as you can probably tell, that the people that take action and stuff in the group chat, they make like, I guess, like a lot of money, and they're getting a lot of views just by acting on these trends in a creative way using the formulas we provide. And probably one of the most popular trends I like to post in the group chat, if you haven't been able to tell at this point, that's behind long-term trends that are extremely profitable, are your active trends. And just kind of go over what active trends are. These are trends that are hot like right now at the moment, and sometimes they can be a pre-trend in disguise, and there could be quite a bit of competition, but they're definitely worth taking a shot for, because like I said, you know, sometimes they could be a pre-trend in disguise, and you never know if it's gonna like absolutely blow up within the coming weeks or months. So I generally, like, personally for me, I like taking action on as many active trends I'm able to use that relate to my channel. You don't want to take action on every single active trend, because some things might be in a different niche, which your niche may not be interested in. So yeah, but really, as you can tell, like most trends, even the pre-trends, you're gonna have some sort of I guess like competition. And really, I guess the best way to sum up is that like all trends, they're gonna have competition, both big and small. And for me, if you don't know me personally, I'm really competitive. I like competing with other people, and I always ask myself this question, like, how do I eliminate competition? Because competition, if they exist, I mean, I guess like I'm losing potential customers to my competition. They're not coming to watch my channels, my videos. They're going to my competitors and watch their videos, which is not, I guess which is cool, but I prefer to have them come watch my video, if you know what I'm saying. So I guess the best way to answer this question is our red versus blue ocean strategy. And few of you guys, if you're really into like a lot of self-development or even business and marketing, you're gonna probably know this concept. But for those who don't, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it right now. So you have your red ocean strategy, and then your blue ocean strategy. Red ocean side, it's obviously red. Your blue ocean side, it's blue. The red kind of resembles like blood. You know, if you're in the red ocean, there's a lot of blood, so you're gonna have like, there's lots of like killing, lots of fighting. It's just fierce, right? And in your blue ocean strategy, it's calm. No one's killing each other, because you're really the only person there. And really, with like the blue ocean strategy, you know, like everything is calm, and like you're not really worried about your competition at all. And just to kind of go over these points here, you know, your red ocean strategy, you know, you're already competing in an existing market, and your strategy is to beat competition. And really, when it comes to like beating competition, sometimes and I think this goes along with the point 4, like make the value/cost trade-off. When you're trying to beat competition, sometimes people, you know, like they may set their video quality bar high, right? But in order to beat the competition, you might need to like lower that bar a little bit, and keep on lowering it and lowering it and lowering it, and before you know it, you're posting these low quality videos that I guess maybe the concept, I guess the concept is good, but like as far as personality, you know, maybe you don't want to, maybe you don't like cursing a lot in your videos, or flashing. I know a lot of people, they flash like not poorly dressed girls, kind of like girls in bikinis, cars, kind of like that flashy clickbait, like materialistic look right there, just to keep up with competition. That's red ocean strategy. And really, your I guess like objective is to capture more of an existing demand. So you're constantly trying to redirect traffic from your competitors over to your channel, and they're trying to do the same thing to you. And really, as you can see here, red ocean strategy, it works, but you just, you know, it's very brutal. And not only that, but you also kind of like, you know, you kind of gotta like if I guess if your channel has morals, you got to get rid of some of those morals just to compete with competition. I mean, it's doable, but it's just very exhausting. And then we have our blue ocean strategy. This is a new market creation. This is really where you go within this existing market, but you kind of make your own market at the same time. I'm going to explain that later in this video right here. But by you making this new market, there's going to be just about no competition within that market. So now your competition is irrelevant. And now your competition is, I guess is irrelevant. You now don't have to go and really I guess like keep lowering your bar just to meet up with market demands. You can set you can set the bar to whatever you want, because now you own the market. And that's really why I like the blue ocean strategy. And really, when it comes to like, I guess like how do we eliminate competition, you want to have like a blue ocean strategy mindset, to where you kind of make your own market, kind of like your own little pool, to where no one else can come in there and kind of take a piece of the pie, because you're the one that owns it. Hopefully more than 100%, if not 100%, at least more than 50% there. So I guess my question is, how do we eliminate competition? And this is actually pretty easy. A lot of people, they might tell you, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do it, you gotta do this. But really, the best way to eliminate competition is actually by being more creative. And I'm gonna explain how. You guys are probably confused about this, but like you know, creativity when it comes to like YouTube and eliminating competition, it goes really far. But really, you know, being creative, it's only half of the equation. There's actually something else that you need to mix with creativity in order to have this in order to have no competition. But before we go into that second thing, we first need to understand this one thing. And this one thing is our competition's mindset when they are using trends. And really, I guess if you want to beat someone, you first need to understand how they think and do things. And this is how they do it. So this is your competition mindset when they are using trends. You know, first of all, they want most of them they'll usually want easy way to get quick views or a quick buck. Next, they'll put minimum effort just to barely please their viewers, just to farm views from trends. And they don't use a lot of, some of them use creativity, but most of them don't put a lot of creativity mixing ideas out the trends to really make the video unique or entertaining for the viewer. Like I said, they like in the second bullet point, they put in just the minimum effort just to really please their viewers, just to really farm these views from the trend or whatever topic they're at. And also, how do I know this? I used to be I guess like a major YouTuber full time, about a year ago actually, yeah. And I stopped doing that just to pursue this full time right here. But really, even when I was getting, like, we're talking about like 2 to 3 million views every single month, I kind of had this mindset as well. I will do like a bunch of like not really crap posts, but I'll post a lot of videos just to barely please the viewers, so that they'll be able to watch through all of my ads, and then so that I'm able to make that quick buck. So and the same thing is like a lot of people have the same mindset as well. But the best way to combat all of this right here is trend stacking. You want to mix trend stacking with creativity, and I don't think I've hit on trend stacking yet. I think that this might be my first video in the course within where we mentioned trend stacking. So what is trend stacking? This is the art of stacking old trends with new trends to rank high for old saturated short tail keywords or even long tail keywords by using new trends. And you can also use the old trend to rank high for the new trend if the competition is high due to its unique position. So really what you're doing is you're kind of using you're mixing two trends. You generally want to have like an older trend, long-term trend, and mix it with a new trend, and you want to use them against each other to really make yourself unique for that trend when people search up for it. Here's a good example, and I noticed this example is kind of old, but I remember seeing this video like 2 years ago, and it just fascinated me because he used this concept perfectly. And here's this example right here. So as you can see, this person here posted a video called Gordon Ramsay Tries Tide Pods, and just right off the bat, that's a lot of creativity. And back to your competitor's mindset, do you think your competitor is going to put a lot of time into making a video like this? Because this here takes a lot. This here takes a lot of creativity just to like think of this, and not only that, but also like to edit it as well. I guess like back when Tide Pods was hot, a lot of people, what they would do is they'll take the easy route. They'll just bring them and maybe a couple of friends, and they'll do like a Tide Pod eating challenge, try not to eat the Tide Pod sort of type challenge. Something that doesn't take too much creativity to think of. But none of them are really willing to take it a step further to really narrow it down like this right here. And really what this person did was they took Gordon Ramsay. He is a very old long-term trend, and then what they did was they combined it with Tide Pods. This was a new active trend at the time. At the time when this was popular right here. And really by this person here taking Gordon Ramsay and Tide Pods and mixing these two together, not only was he able to get a successful video, but also he just made competition absolutely irrelevant. And if you don't believe me, I went and looked up is it this right here? Yeah, look at everyone else. They have like Tide Pods versus car. That's actually trend stacking right there. YouTubers react to Tide Pod challenge. I love eating Tide Pods. Crazy kid eats Tide Pods. Don't eat the laundry pods. While eating Tide Pods challenge. As you can see here, most of these videos here, they some of them are creative, but most of them right here, they're really not. They're kind of competing against each other. But this guy here, he really took the step further by really using trend stacking to like almost its maximum potential, to where if you were to look up I think Gordon Ramsay eats Tide Pods, I think other people tried copying the same ideas as well, but like this guy just did it so well. He just made his competition absolutely irrelevant. As you can see here, this video here, like second result on the search page, 120 views, 1,500 views, 3,600 views, and he just absolutely stood out when he was using this trend stacking example right here. And if you go into our the Trend Watchers Discord channel, there should be a channel called Trend Analysis, and we go over trend stacking examples every single day. I do my best to post those every single day, so that you guys are better able to train yourself. You're able to train the creative side of your brain to really better spot these trend stacking opportunities. Because this right here, it's really hard to think of ideas like this. This stuff here comes by inspiration. That's why I really post those trend stacking examples and rinse repeat tracking examples, so that you guys are really able to train yourself to spot these opportunities, so that when the time comes, you'll be like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And when you do it and you try ranking for it, your video, if you do it right, it's probably going to go viral, because one, you were really able to make yourself stand out from competition, and two, you're taking advantage of these trends to really put yourself out there, as far as like on the YouTube search engine for these trends people are looking up. But basically, when you combine your creativity with trend stacking, you're really gonna have little to no competition when it comes to ranking for whatever particular trend you're looking to rank for. So this is really like the formula when it comes to like eliminating competition. So now let's focus a bit more on trend stacking. I really want to go, I guess, like a bit further as to like how to trend stack. And there's like, there's so many different ways to trend stack. I mean, you can like, you could take an old trend, combine it with some new trend within your industry. You could take a new trend, combine it with a new trend, long-term trend with an old trend, long-term trend with a new trend. You could take a pre-trend, mix it with a new trend, pre-trend with another old trend, new trend with a rinse and repeat trend. Run that through. You could take an old trend, mix it with a rinse and repeat trend. You could take an old trend plus an old trend, mix it with a new trend, and really you could add up as many trends as you want. I think the most I've seen was like 15 trends. That was like absolute. I mean, like the more you add, like the better your video is gonna be, just guaranteed. And this is really where I think not original ideas, but like this, I guess, like really using this format right here. This is really a great way to, I guess, like post a lot of quality videos, because quality videos, they follow this formula right here on an unconscious level. But really, what I want you guys to do before we continue, I want you to just look at this chart right here, and I want you to notice anything interesting. And if you probably haven't noticed, you probably noticed that almost all of these, like I guess like all of these little columns are here going across, they involve some sort of like new trend or active trend. And the reason why you generally want to you have like some sort of active trend when you're trend stacking is because like active trends, that is stuff a lot of people are looking up right now within this short period of time. So you're really able to get that quick boost of traffic. And then you're using the old trend to really I guess like make yourself, to want to make your make your video unique on the video level, and to really I guess like add that extra creativity to really make your video stand out. But you can combine as many like old trends, long-term trends, rinse repeat trends, all this stuff here. You generally want to have I guess like a new trend or active trend to kind of provide those provide you with the quick traffic. But it's still fine to combine like a long-term trend with an old trend. You just might not get as many views right off the bat. It might take you a little longer. But I like a personal preference. I like to mix things with a new trend just to kind of have something to really I guess like get views, not almost immediately, but a bit faster. The active trends are able to do that right there. But really by implementing this formula right here, you're going to completely dust your competition. And what I really want you guys to do is I want you guys to really just to go into the Discord chat under the, I believe it's our trend analysis, and I want you to study that every single day. Every time I post something, I want you to go there, spend like 5 minutes at it, and just study the formulas they use. I'll post the formulas people use for their viral videos, so that you can see that like all YouTube is just trend stacking. And the videos that always go viral, they use this formula, even though they don't know that they're really using it. This is the formula they use on I guess like on an unconscious level. So the last thing I want to cover in this video is how do I profit from rinse and repeat trends, or R&R trends. And just to really define what an R&R trend is, it's a rinse and repeat. All you're doing is you're taking the same dish, you're taking it out, using it, you're going to rinse it, and you're just going to repeat it over and over again. That's the whole concept between rinse and repeat. And this is best for use for trends that are constantly evolving or coming out with a newer, better version of itself. Great example of this would be your tech products, games, or even like a product in general. And basically what you want to do with rinse and repeat trends is you want to look at the previous viral videos for these topics, and you want to take that same idea or video concept, and you want to kind of like replicate it or duplicate it with the latest version of that specific tech product, game, or I guess like whatever you're wanting to use. And a great example of this right here would be let's say this right here, the iPhone 11 versus car. So as we can see, this video concept has been proven, running over an iPhone, a brand new iPhone with a car, right? Apparently people find that interesting. So now I guess now we know, like, and how do we know that this concept works? It has 7.5 million views, and it was posted like 5 months ago. And if you were to go in the comment section and look at the like and dislike ratio, everything's gonna be positive, and like, it's just gonna be a bunch of positive feedback. So we know this concept works. So by using our rinse and repeat concept, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait till the next new iPhone comes out. Let's say the iPhone 12, right? We're gonna wait till the iPhone 12 comes up. And before they even get a chance to run this video again, we're going to go ahead and post that video, like us running over the iPhone 12 the car, doing almost the exact same thing, maybe a different environment, just switch up a few small variables. You don't want to copy it like 100%. You want to take just a general idea. And what you want to do is you want to get that iPhone 11 and run over it with the car with almost the same title. And you may not, depending on how many subscribers you have, you may not get 7.5 million views. But just because you're doing this rinse and repeat trend, there's a good chance that this video could go viral within a few weeks or months. It really just depends which trend you're using this rinse and repeat method on there. But that's one example right there. Let me show you guys another example within the gaming community. I'm gonna take take this one here at a super unique approach. So here, I just pulled up Minecraft trolling a squeaker, griefing a lobby of squeakers in Minecraft. Lava griefing a squeaker's world. You're probably wondering, how can I rinse and repeat this? So instead of like with this right here, right, you see Minecraft trolling. We can see this concept works because he got like 2.3 million views, 2.1 million views, 1.1 million views. So as we can see here, trolling little kids on Minecraft as I guess as a streamer, this concept works. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for the next popular game, and let's say that popular game is Fortnite, right? Before anyone else has a chance to post like Fortnite trolling videos, I'm gonna take the same concept right here, but I'm just gonna do it on Fortnite. And by doing that, hopefully within a period of time, the channel's gonna blow up, because obviously this concept works. You just need the game to be popular enough for people to search it up, and really once I guess like Fortnite or whatever takes off, boom, your channel's gonna be getting a lot of views. Maybe not this high, but like definitely a lot of views if you do it right and if you post enough of them as well. So that's really what rinse and repeat is. It's really not that hard. You're just taking the same concept from that video and you're applying it to really a newer product, or maybe a similar product as well. And also, back for the iPhone example, let's say if someone did it for the iPhone, right, but no one did it for the Android, do it for the Android. That there is another example of a rinse and repeat trend right there. And really, guys, you want to keep this really simple. You really do not want to reinvent the wheel. Don't make things complicated. You want to keep things extremely simple. And really, the key to like being I guess like learning how to use trends effectively, you really want to run a bunch of these rinse and repeat trends within your niche or industry. Like, just keep it simple. Just run a bunch of these rinse and repeat trends to really train your brain as to like I guess like using trends within your video, so that you're able to go more into trend stacking. Because trend stacking, that there is a bit more advanced. That's going to take a bit of training and a bit of creativity to kind of go on that level there. And the best way to build up to that is to start with these rinse and repeat trends. And then as you're doing this, and let's say you're running over the car, right? Before you run over this iPhone with the car, you're like, what if I think I can add this trend along with it as well. That's when I guess that's when trend stacking is going to start to take a place. So that's really my advice when it comes to really applying these things to your channel. First, focus on these rinse repeat trends, and then after you post like about 10 of these, you now want to start doing some trend stacking. Start mixing a few things around and start getting a bit creative with like mixing these trends around. And like the benefits of rinse repeat trends, these take little to no effort to make, and these are absolutely dangerous when mixed with pre-trends. Like, I mean, once you do this with pre-trends, all you gotta do is wait. And while you're waiting, you want to keep on posting as well on a consistent basis. And just by doing that alone, your channel is just gonna blow up if you do it right. And these here, they're also quick to make. They're quick to make, and they're also easy to maintain quality. as long as you don't add too many variables into things right there, so you're able to get both quality and quantity as well at the same time. But yeah, and I guess like a good way, like I was saying, you really want to train your brain to spot trends first by doing these rinse and repeat trends. I want you write this out. Actually, you guys, write this out on a piece of paper and notepad. Post 10 rinse and repeat trend videos within your niche. Figure that out, and then once you do that, I want you guys to start doing some trend stacking on with maybe like 2 trends, maybe like a long-term trend or an active trend within your niche. And the Trend Watchers group chat, it doesn't have, the Trend Watchers group chat is probably about 6 months old. So obviously I don't have, there's like a little bit of long-term trends in there. So more than likely you may have to go and find some long-term trends within your industry on your own. Also, only provide long-term, I guess, like trends for the entertainment industry as of now, but I'm looking to expand that later on. But really, what I want you guys to do is to go into the trend analysis channel and just study that every day to really train your brain to spot these trends. Because once you're able to build this skill and you're really able to use it well on your channel, you're just going to make your competition absolutely irrelevant, and you're just going to be a monster. And this skill here, it not only works for YouTube, but you can also use this in business and like really anywhere in life. And this is really a great skill. But obviously, if you want to master this skill, you got to put in some practice. So hopefully you guys took my advice and that you guys are going to go and do that. But that's really it for this video right here. Make sure you go check out the next video. We're going to be talking about hacking the YouTube algorithm using basic math. I'm going to blow you guys away with that video. So just make sure you guys go and watch that. And that's it for this video right here. Hopefully you guys were able to understand everything in a very clear manner. And I'll see you guys in the next video.